Okie dokie kids, breaking news. The shirts are here for the Juve morning, November 10th, just around the corner. It's happening, St. Martin's Day, Juve morning. And I'd like to big up everybody there at Calaboom. Special thanks to my boy Skelet. Melissa! Why? Because they honored me with being the first person in St. Martin to have a shirt. I was so excited. I was like, you know what? I'm honored to be the first one. Like nobody else have it. It's something that's special to everyone that is.
Oh, you got a shirt? I leave it up there for you. We got it from last night. I just see. Oh, there you go. For sure?
Seriously?
You going, right? You going for sure, right?
How the hell you get a shirt?
Like I picked it up yesterday and I got yours. You had see it, right? Leave it in the off.
What's gonna tell me I'm the only one who have it?
Yo, it's Scorpio season. Just gonna telling people things. Okay, don't worry. We're gonna be there. Glad you going. One thing, one piece of advice. Wear sports bra. That's all.
Make sure you check out. Get your shirt. They're here. They got different sizes for big, for small, for in between. St. Martin's Day thing. Let me go.
1, 2, 3, come on.
Remember, new episodes premiere every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. on TV 15 and across other social media platforms.
I'm Jasenia Lassiter, wishing you a wonderful week.
Stay friendly, St. Martin.
Welcome to the Late Night Show. Hope everything is okay. Hope everything is all right. I'm your host, Andrew Dick. Okay, dokie kids, what's happening on the lovely island of St. Martin? We begin with the news of, yes, GB still on our minds. And but before we go into GB, let me talk about the taxi business, the St. Martin taxi app. It's picking up. Taxi drivers, I noticed there are some hesitation still when it comes to you signing up. I don't know what you're waiting for. It is time to be part of a solution and not the problem. So please get instructions. If you don't know how to do it, taxi drivers, contact Big Twin, Little Twin, any one of the twins, and they will set you up. It costs you absolutely nothing to sign up. You can still be part of your associations. You can still be an independent taxi driver. This is just an extra income, an extra means of you getting work. All right? It's only for licensed taxi drivers. Very important. When it comes to the government and this taxi app, for the life of me, don't understand what the Minister of TIAT is doing, Krisha Heidegger Martin, because the people them still waiting for a meeting. They just want to let you know what is going on, Minister. Can the cabinet wake up and just schedule a meeting so that, or you could just find out how the government of St. Martin can assist these young entrepreneurs to make St. Martin look good instead of doing things that you ain't supposed to do, promising marketplaces that you know ain't going to open in December. Try to do a little bit something for, I don't know, our tourist product, since we rely on, I don't know, what do we rely on again? Yes, tourists. We rely on them. How about you meet with the people? Krisha, meet with the people. Stop the whole stonewalling thing, man. They're waiting, and you just like ignoring for the people my ass. All right. So today on the show, we have a special guest. We have the one, the only Omar Ottley, the leader of the United People's Party, a member of Parliament. We're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we will be back with Omar Ottley.
At GEBE, we take the safety and quality of your water seriously. Every day, our dedicated sample collectors venture into the field, visiting the places that matter to you: water tanks, school, supermarkets, home, and high-risk areas. Once these samples return to our water quality lab at KB, they embark on a journey that safeguards your well-being. Our dedicated analysts take over, sending these samples to the microbiology and chemistry departments, respectively. This is where the magic happens. We test for a range of parameters, and we do this every single day, no matter what, including holidays and weekends. In our microbiology department, we focus on two major tests targeting various bacteria. Confirmation tests are conducted, and we have plans in place in case the results are confirmed. And then we do it all over again, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Rain or shine, your water safety never takes a day off. So when you turn on the tap and enjoy a glass of GEBE's water, you can do so with confidence. GEBE, the power to serve.
So with Rick interview time, of course, we are here with the man himself, Mr. GB. I ain't gonna call you that yet.
Not yet. Let's see if the government do what they have to do and make it happen.
After watching the last meeting, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get a shirt because it's time for me to put it on the shirt. I don't care what you say. Only we can say we.
Yes, sir.
Because
Yes, sir.
that it was commendable with the proposal. Tell us feedback you've been getting, and of course, we're going to talk about the feasibility, because I know that's what people want to know.
Yeah. Well, look, it's all about understanding that when you're asking people, because the money is the people's money, 75.6 million, you have to create some relief. Mark my words, I'm pretty sure when Bezeka gives this money as a loan, there will be a stipulation, a requirement, just like the airport. If you notice,
They need to get some. You need to get some nice macambas on top of the board.
wait for it.
Hey,
Wait for it. And, you know, so why are we asking the people to contribute this money and not giving a relief? I believe it should be done. I believe people should be compensated. There are people who air conditions are not working, their refrigerators not working, their bills are exacerbated. You know, it's a lot. It's just a lot on the people. And the ransomware wasn't your fault, my fault, nor their fault.
nobody's fault. Yeah. So now the question is, yeah, at least something is on the table because I noticed that there was a lot of criticism about the way or what was in instead of them coming with their own then.
It wasn't that. It was the who. The who brought it because it's Omar Ottley that.
Oh,
Look,
of course.
let me give you some points that are in there that tell me what is not. We spoke about the TOT, right? Ensuring that government ensures that businesses do not pass on the TOT in the invoices as is not common practice. The good chair lady screamed and hollered, it's illegal, so it shouldn't even be in there, it's a no-brainer. But then why is now the government itself putting TOT in the gas bill, the gas prices?
The gas prices, yeah.
So something as simple as ensuring that the government is not doing illegal actions can bring immediate relief. Because if you take that 5% out, that's immediate
That's a lot, you know.
relief. And by the time the 5% gets to us, it's like 30% because you have to go from one company to the harbor, to the vessels, to the other company, to the consumer. And if everybody adds the 5%, boom.
Yeah.
So that's a feasible thing, as you should not be doing it already. So, one. Number two, I'll skip the elephant in the room for the last. I asked the Minister of TEAT to create a special tariff for us for as long as the contract with GEBE for residential. Okay? The Minister of TEAT has the power to do so. She already was in the process of doing something similar, trying to do it for seniors. So it's not impossible and it is feasible. We also asked for commercial, which is the business sector, the Minister of TEAT to develop a 3-month special tariff, and within that 3 months, sit with the businesses and come with a feasible, permanent solution. Doable. And then the rest was to create an ease on the fuel clause, and then for GEBE to be up to date with their financials and report, and not forget about renewable energy. Present their plan to us within the next 60 days and ensure that renewable energy is not pushed to the back. Now, the elephant in the room. For GEBE to give immediate relief by considering 50% write-off to a maximum of $5,000. What is this? I heard you explain it. If you have a bill of $4,000, 50% is $2,000. If you have a bill of $16,000, 50% is $8,000. You won't receive $8,000 because the maximum is $5,000. It was just to keep within line. And it also says, considering the company's financial feasibility. So, what's unrealistic?
It's pretty straightforward, right?
What's unrealistic?
Let's deal with what if I pay my bills already? I've been paying my bills for so long. I've been being a good citizen since the spyware, and now we have to, we have to give these lazy people who never paid before a break? I feel like I'm being punished because that is what rich people talking about. It's only rich people could be talking like that because they're rich. But anyway.
But I said it before, not because you were paying your bills, which, right, means that your bills are correct, mean that your bills are not high. And what people need to understand is you will benefit because once the Minister of TEAT reduced the tariff for residential and commercial, whether you're rich or poor, you will receive a benefit. So, unless you want to continue paying high rates and inflated costs and TOT stuck within it, then yeah, sure. But my thing is, everyone will receive benefit. GB only have 2 categories. Don't let nobody fool you about seniors and this one and that one. It's residential and commercial.
That's it.
And I requested in there for a break for both residential and commercial, so you all will benefit.
What happens now?
Well, now, basically, So a motion is saying this is the direction that the parliament wants to go. The parliament then now will hold a government accountable. We will receive a report from GEBE to see what can be done. A relief has to be given. And I think now that it puts the pressure, because I want St. Martin to remember, every single party campaign on GEBE relief. You believe some parties more than the other, and the vote showed. And now today, we see who was against. And they can try to make whatever story and whatever they want. You know, I was just doing a video, Andrew, and it's amazing. I saw an article come out where they gave a tax break to AUC 11 years ago. And I am a proponent of tax breaks, huh? I am. But what hurt me is when it was sold to DeVry for 200 plus million, St. Martin only received 10% instead of the 34.5% profit tax. So which means that there's a balance of $57.5 million left to be collected from AUC.
And nothing.
When we were in government, I know the Minister of Finance was Roland Tuitt was the first one that tried to get it. And our ex-Minister of Finance, Arian, was dealing with his legal team to start the process. I want to see if this government is going to start the process. Because if we can collect $57.5 million, we could have bought the generators and plus leave in the KB project, leave in the housing project, leave in the school that you took out. And give relief that you don't want to give.
You ready for me today, boy?
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yes, sir.
have we lost it?
Yeah. We did. What we are doing, you are seeing over and over, we're rewarding those that messed up. A lot of people are upset. And when I say, like, I don't neglect and deny the fact that GB have amazing, hard-working staff. I don't deny that. I respect each and every one of them. But previous management messed up. That's it right there. Okay? Central Bank messed up. You saw it in my speech. They messed up. And then what we do? We say, okay, we're going to pay 2.08 million for 50 years to Enya from our dividends from Central Bank. The dividends for St. Martin, who don't know, is like, okay, after you deal with everything, it's what's left over, this amount goes to you. So if the dividends fall short, Central Bank is not saying, okay, we'll make the difference. We have to pay the difference. So we're paying for Central Bank's mistake. I told them, I said, guys, this is not a pressure situation for St. Martin right now.
It has to be studied.
Our policyholders can be sufficed for the next 3 to 5 years. Curacao was in danger immediate. This here was to bail out Curacao. A lot of people don't know because they have 27,000.
Damn Curacao, man.
So what happened is there are some of those who's going to say yes, but if we didn't approve it, the Dutch was going to increase the interest rate. I told them, at some point, right, we could have gotten APS with a legislative change, I said it on the floor of Parliament, to take these policyholders and then put the money towards APS, who has to invest 60% locally. So you see where your money is staying?
Rotation.
Right here. And I did say it, for those who say why we had those ideas. Number two, on top of that, I said if Curacao, Mullet was owned by a private company. Based on the nonsense with India, Central Bank had ownership of Mullet.
Yeah.
Who owns Central Bank? Curacao and St. Martin.
Curacao, St. Martin.
Who has more stakes in Central Bank? Curacao. So Curacao has more stake in Mullet than St. Martin.
So it's like, it's on St. Martin, but more decisions will be made in Curacao.
In Curacao. And you know what's so disrespectful? The day after the voting, the members in Parliament in Curacao, the advisor to the Prime Minister said in the article, he said, the politicians of St. Martin can say what they want. Central Bank has control of Mullet. It was verbatim in there.
You see?
And all I told him is, if Curacao wants to be bailed out, let them know, okay, we'll bail you out, but give us Mullet. I don't mind paying to receive something. What is disrespectful now? Mullet is for sale. It states in the article, for St. Martin to acquire Mullet cheaper is benefit. But Central Bank wants to sell it at the highest so that they can benefit all their payouts. So what does that mean? They need to sell it at the highest value so that Curacao could get their money as well. So Mullet will be sold to suffice the 27,000 in Curacao. And then we here, The rest of us, so the 3,000 will be suffice, and then the rest of us lose out.
And we have to stick with whoever owner is coming at Mullet Bay.
And then the problem you have, that's why I said good motion by Mr. York as well. The problem you have is while the beach is public, you have owners that own the land around it. Now you're going to have arguments on can you access it here? Can you access it here? And that will be the issue.
It's like Mullet Bay in the beginning all over again.
And on top of that, I told them, the interest that you are worried about, Andrew, right? When you have to go take a loan for Mullet Bay, it's going to equal the same jumbie you was running from. And they say, we got matching rights, we got matching rights. What I mean, if I bid 100 million and you bid 200 million, I have the right to match Andrew. Plus 5%, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Plus 5%. So you be the judge, St. Martin. I want to know where we're going to get a $200 million loan from, or even $150 million loan from to acquire Mullet Bay.
And this is going to be the staple of this government. You know that.
I told them.
Mullet Bay was sold under your watch.
I told you so. Told you so.
Give me hope, man. Give me some hope.
So, some hope? I don't know. I don't know. I look to the government for hope.
I know, but I mean,
because I will not say A and then B happens and the people play this back and hold me accountable.
Yeah. No, but you were more, you sounded alarm from the beginning with certain topics. I mean, look, parking is an issue. Hello, who had a plan for parking?
Yeah.
So at the end of it now, there's many things that is happening that's coming to fruition. So the question now is, you just have to keep.
Time is the best teacher.
Yes.
Time is.
And you keep them accountable.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. Time is the best teacher, and you know what's another thing that's amazing is that, you know, sometimes if we want to work together and you can just say like what you asked, sit at the table and say, what ideas do you have? That'll be better. But instead, all you hear is, but you was there. But you was there. And then I asked, so because I was there, I'm supposed to stop working? Because I was there, I'm not supposed to bring motions, not try to help the people of St. Martin. And some of the people that you are actually helping are the ones that say, but you was there. But I always say it, for me, against me, my responsibility is to work for all.
And that's Omar Ottley, your Member of Parliament, United People's Party leader.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you, my brother. Late Night Show with Undertaker.
Hello, my people. Make sure you tune in to Sit, Sip, and Chat every Monday at 5 p.m. on TV 15 and every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m.
And make sure tune in to the Late Night Show with Andrew Dick from Monday to Friday at 10 p.m. with a repeat in the afternoon for no reason. In the afternoon, the Late Night Show at 3 p.m. Thank you, TV 15.
Thank you, TV 15. Make sure to tune in.
Make sure to tune in to the Late Night.
And Sit, Sip, and Chat.
Late Night.
Welcome to SXM Taxi, the most convenient way to hail a taxi on St. Martin. Our app is strictly dedicated to licensed taxi drivers only on the island of St. Martin. You must have an active authorized taxi license and driver's license to be approved to use our service. Our app is designed for the convenience of both customers and drivers. Customers simply download the app, upload a credit card, and have immediate access to any driver available nearby. Once you sign up and are approved to drive, you can choose when you want to use the app by toggling the switch at the top center of your screen to either online or offline. When you are online, you will be alerted for passenger pickups in your area, be visible to riders, and be able to accept rides. When you are offline, you will not receive alerts and you will be invisible to riders. This feature is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to use at your discretion, making the app extremely flexible and user-friendly for the driver. Once the rider requests a taxi, a notification is sent to all drivers in the vicinity. The first available driver to accept the ride gets the fare. Once you are alerted of a potential fare, you can accept the trip by clicking the Accept button at the bottom of your screen. The app's built-in GPS feature will then guide you directly to the rider's location. By clicking the 3 dots in the upper right-hand corner of your screen, you can choose from 3 different GPS integrations: Apple Maps, Google Maps, or Waze. This feature gives you the ability to use the GPS platform you are most comfortable with. Please keep in mind that you must download the GPS app that you prefer separately onto your phone in order to use this feature. We recommend downloading the Waze GPS app for best results as we find it to be the most accurate and up-to-date GPS platform. Once you arrive at your passenger pickup point slide, the Mark Arrived arrow at the bottom of your screen. For added security, the app will require you to enter either the last 4 digits of the passenger's phone number or an OTP code that was provided to the rider. This built-in safety feature protects drivers from unwanted or incorrect passengers. Once you enter the correct code, the ride can start by swiping the slide to begin arrow on the bottom of your screen. Once the trip is complete, simply swipe the slide to end ride arrow on the bottom of your screen. The fare is automatically calculated and charged to the rider's credit card. You are now ready and available for your next ride. Driver sign-up bonus fees. All drivers that sign up to use our service will receive an additional 10% booking fee for every fare booked with the app through 2025. In addition, the first 100 drivers that use our service and reach their 100th ride milestone with SXM Taxi will receive a one-time $500 bonus fee.
Hey, did you know I just signed up for Flex by Telem?
Do you mean flex like this?
Definitely not that.
Do you mean flex like this?
No, definitely not that.
Do you mean flex like this?
No, definitely not Flex like that. Telem's Flex is a mobile plan that adapts to your needs. Each month, I get a preset monthly fee that has a set amount of data, SMS, and minutes, so I know what I'm getting. But say goodbye to overages and bill shock because when I go over my postpaid plan, it switches to prepaid, so I have the flexibility to top up what I need when I need it. I'm in complete control. My budget, my rules.
Time for your flashback. Let's see where we are going. The court is in session. I am your honorable judge, Judge Dick, and I hope you are ready to be judged by the Dick himself. Paul Solomon. That's horrible. Oh my gosh. Anyway, no, I'm just gonna go with it. I'm going with it. Let's go. Pete, it's okay. It's because I'm under Dick, so I should not be ashamed. I should not be ashamed. All right. Now, today's stories are brought to you by the kind courtesy of the Daily Herald, where we illegally download their PDFs. Now, of course, the program is all about what is happening law-wise. And of course, I'd like to thank my patron for assisting us with actual gobble. I'll get in trouble for this. Next up, I need an alarm, like a siren. Like, give me a siren. Siren would be cool. All right. Let me start off with 17 years is demanded for the chopping up of an ex-new man as the couple slept. That sounds so confusing. Let me say that again. So 17 years of prison is demanded for chopping up. I guess they mean stabbing or with a machete, chopping the person new partner as the two-person slept. So basically, crazy ex-boyfriend shows up at the house, um, sees the new man and his ex sleeping. First of all, how did you get in the house? Secondly, you weird for you standing somewhere and watching them sleep. Like you seeing them sleep, they can't even defend themselves, and you just out here shopping people who's sleeping. Like at least wake them up and say hello, Clarice. Like at least, but you just going to see them sleeping like, and you just say Pete, give me the horror sound, please. Wow. Anyway, according to the Daily Herald, a man, JLSF, 29 years old. 29 years old, man, you ain't even young. You just, that ain't a young and dumb thing. That ain't a first love type of thing. You 30 years, partner, almost 30, practically 30. In 2024, you're considered 40. Because 30 is the new 40 and 20 is the new 25. I know, confusing. All right. Now, he is facing 17 years in prison for allegedly breaking into his ex-girlfriend's home in the middle of the night and viciously attacking her new boyfriend with the machete. At the time, the two adults at F's one-year-old daughter one-year-old daughter were asleep on the same bed. No, man. No, man. Cap. No. That's horrible. That's horrible. You seeing your one-year-old daughter, the woman that pushed it out, you literally gave her those seeds, and one of them actually brought your daughter to this world, and somebody who borrowed her for the time being. And you just decide to swing while your daughter's sleeping on the bed? Come on, man. No, man. The new boyfriend, who had only started seeing the woman some 3 months ago, told police that he had a bad feeling and did not want to sleep over at the woman's home in Cold Bay during the overnight hours between August 17th and the 18th, 2023. This, for bonding, turned out to be right as he woke up around 12:30 a.m. to the sound of the bedroom door being kicked in. Sound like a Stephen King type of book here, boy. Pete, give me some horror music, boy. This is getting interesting. Now, barging into the room was a man he recognized as F, who had been with the woman for several years. He said F had started swinging the machete, bringing down the first blow into his chest. Ooh. Oh. I never could understand why man could do that now. Like, I understand on one side that you are emotionally drawn in, but we getting into the days whereby women got us kidnapping and they got us swinging machetes and hurting them because they don't want to be with us. Like, what's going on? What happened to the 80s and 90s babies? Like, they got more fishes in the sea, finding Nemo. Like, what's going on? Like, everybody just so sensitive and wants to, it's the girl or the woman says, oh, I don't want to be with you. And you're like, we're going to all die together. We all die. If no, you can't be with me, nobody, we can take it, everybody dies. Like, wait, what? Your life is over? You're 30 years old. Gopel is real, boy. Gopel. Anyway, the woman told the police that she had awakened to the sound of her boyfriend screaming It's not funny, but it's not funny. Hold on. No, the reason why I'm laughing, understand, is because the woman probably was sleeping, like dead sleeping, and all of a sudden she hearing. It's not funny, but I could I could imagine the composure somebody would have who is in pain, getting swung with a machete. I get it, I understand, because I would have screamed like a I would scream like a man too. But at least I would be like, ouch, or like, oh, I don't know about.
A few moments later.
Oh, okay. This is serious. Let me continue. Oh, good luck. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. The woman told the police that she had awakened to the sound of her boyfriend's scream. And realized her hand had also been cut. The prosecutor speculated that her hand had probably been resting on the man's chest as they slept, and the first blow had struck her as well. How she didn't wake up though? Somebody cut me and I sleeping, I waking up. Okay, the woman has poor vision and did not have her glasses. However, she told police that she still knew that the attacker was F because she recognized his body shape, posture, and long dreaded locks. The boyfriend grabbed the machete, and although the sharp edge cut off a portion of his, of his what? Oh my God, of his what? Page 10, where are you? Hold on. Oh, shucks, they even have pictures here. Okay. Oh, okay. So cut off his thumb. Ouch. Okay. And middle finger started to wrestle with his attacker. You better. According to the boyfriend, this is when F called for help and a second machete-wielding man. What in the twist of what going on? What, a second man? What? Okay, hold on there. According to the boyfriend, this is when F called for help and a second machete-wielding man entered the room and started swinging. He said F had gotten loose and joined the other man in chopping his head, chest, neck, and arms. What in the hell? As the attack continued, the woman took up her and F infant's daughter and ran into the bathroom and locked the door. How you just gonna leave the man there? Just checked out? Take the daughter and run to the bathroom, click. I mean, it makes no sense for everybody to die. So, I mean, every man for himself, or woman. And that's the woman that you picked, my friend. The one that leaves you with your chest, your thumb, and everything cut off. We gotta make better choices in life. Emergency services. Suddenly the two perpetrators stopped and fled the scene. Emergency service later rushed to the boyfriend to St. Martin Medical Center in critical condition. Oh, There was almost no part of his body that had not been stabbed or cut. Needless to say, the injuries could have been fatal. The prosecutor said the fact that this man is there today can be called a miracle. And you see the pictures. Put it full screen, Pete. These are the two persons. Charged with murder, F denied any involvement in the late-night home invasion and brutal machete assault during his trial in the court of first instance on Wednesday gone. "I'm just a hard-working man that looks out for my kids," F told the judge. Sitting next to him during Wednesday's trial was suspected accomplice JSH, and the prosecutor asked to the judge to sentence H to 15 years in prison. Considering it legally proven that he was the second attacker. Despite F's complete denial, H told the court that he had dropped F at the woman's house that night because the other man had to pick up some of his things from the ex's home. H said he had been waiting outside and suddenly F and her boyfriend came out of the house fighting. The suspected accomplice said he had broken up the fight and left the scene with F. He said that he had only seen a little bit of blood and had not seen F with a machete in his hands. When the judge asked why the pair had trekked through the bushes to get to the home instead of using the road, H said that they had been taking a shortcut. He also told the court that he did not find it strange that F was trying to collect his belongings in the middle of the night. F lawyers, Ms. Barry and H lawyer Safira, that's Ibrahim, right? Yeah, Ibrahim pleaded for their client's acquittals for insufficient legal and convincing evidence. Among other things, they questioned the surveillance camera footage and argued that the case file does not show that there was a murder plan. Barry also considered the prosecutor's demand for 17 years to be disproportionately high. "I have had cases where the victim died and the defendant has not gotten 17 years, she said. Both victims submitted compensation claims during the Wednesday trial, and the ex-girlfriend is asking for pain and suffering from running into the bathroom. The ex-girlfriend is asking for 50,000 guilders in immaterial damages, citing the nightmares and flashbacks she has been suffering since the attack. The boyfriend is requesting $8,610 in lost wages because his injuries are preventing him from fully doing his job. He also asked for an additional $10,000 for immaterial damages. Yeah, I would too. Like, nah, my back, my neck, everything. Like, I can't move, I can't breathe, I can't do nothing. Pay me, bitch. Pay me. All right. I can't even hold a toothbrush properly, the boyfriend told the court, holding up his mutilated left hand. I just want justice because they altered my whole life. The judge will render a verdict on February the 28th. Now, overwhelming. It was evident that F and the H went into the woman's home with the premeditated plan to kill her new boyfriend, the prosecutor argued, describing the evidence against the defendants as overwhelming. In addition to the victims clearly pointing the finger at F, the prosecutor supported this argument with DNA evidence items found on the getaway route, witness testimony, and compilation of surveillance camera footage. The footage was shown during Wednesday's trial and depicted a silver Hyundai Accent picking up someone from F's relative's home around 11:20 p.m. The relative later confirmed to police that F had been staying there. Cameras from the variety of the locations tracked the vehicle in Colby when it turned into the woman's road at 11:45 p.m. The car turns around and parks on the next street, and the prosecutor argues that this was F and H checking to see whether anyone was home at the woman's home. A couple of minutes later, a surveillance camera on the street captures two men climbing over a set of discarded wooden pallets to get into the bush behind the woman's house. The men were not wearing face masks, and two police officers identified F and H as the two on the screen. At 12:30 a.m., the two men are seen returning out of the bushes, one man now wearing a white face mask, losing his right slipper on the pile of pallets and hobbles towards the vehicle. Exactly 1 minute before, the woman had called 911 and reported that her boyfriend had been chopped up. Authorities later recovered the lost slipper, and a DNA test revealed that the blood found on the piece of footwear belonged to the boyfriend. Surveillance footage then tracked the silver Hyundai heading toward Marigot. F relative told police that the man had asked to be picked up from Marigot, and surveillance footage depicted this person leaving their home at 12:45 a.m. The relative testified that F had been very quiet when he got into the car and asked to be taken to Oyster Pond to wash himself in the sea and throw away his clothes. They also said that F had confessed to chopping up another man. Dutch and French police later searched Oyster Pond and found clothing in an area described by the relative. But damn! Family boy. Yeah, they was like, I ain't getting in trouble for you, nigga. No. Okay, it's in Oyster Pond. This is where you find the clothes. Yes, he told me he did it. Am I free to go, officers? Yeah. Okay. Je t'aime français. No. I ain't doing that. F told the court that the relative is lying, but the prosecutor questioned why the relative would lie and use such specific details. As for H, he admitted to the court on Wednesday that he lost his slipper, and however, the prosecutor did not believe his story of standing outside and had participated in the attack. He based his argument on H's internet search history, which showed that around 11:45 a.m., or just 75 minutes after the attack, he Googled how to stop deep cut on finger from bleeding. What's going on with this story? I need to read these things before I come on the air now, because I ain't ready for it. Ladies and gentlemen, listen carefully. Please, listen carefully. Please, no. Please. You see that phone you have? It is the most dangerous device you can have when you are committing a crime. Police, no matter if you clear it, you clear the catches, you restart it, you do whatever. No. Digital marks are a real thing, and there is software out there. And I know the police or YouTube or Facebook ain't gonna like this, and they might take this down. So I'll say this is for educational purposes. But they can track it. They can look at it. They can see where you was, what you Googled. Because some people would Google how to get away with murder. They catch your phone. They know exactly what time you checked it, what result, what you read. You have no idea what these softwares can do. So stop Googling. Might as well you had say, Alexa, please check for me how to heal a thumb deep cut. Like, it's a real thing now. Like, they would know, they would see it. People, please. How the hell did he Google that, boy? That's hilarious. Okay. H denied that that the injuries on his hand were from the attack, saying that he had fallen in the bush and cut himself. Oh, and that's why he Googled it. The most shocking part of all is that they were doing this in front of the 1-year-old daughter. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about still, though. Who had to witness her father trying to kill a sleeping man, said the prosecutor. What kind of father does something so horrific in front of his own child. A father who loves the mother very much and is not over the fact that it's over. Mhm. That's why you lock the door and you change the locks. It actually works because you can't trust these niggas out here. Crazy violent. The police database contains no less than 25 reports of violent incidents between F and the woman who described their relationship as crazy violent. I don't understand. So, I blame the police. If you have 25 reports of me and my woman fighting on a constant basis, you don't think the end result would be eventually either the woman going to do it or the man going to do it? I upset. Commercial break time. We'll be right back. 25 times this woman and this man either filed a report for or against or together or people from the outside, like 25 reports. What's going on with domestic violence? Oh, sorry. What is going on with domestic violence in St. Martin? It's to an all-time high and people are getting more drastic. They do say that the craziest ones is the sweetest. What does that mean? I don't know. Just ask my 5 baby mothers, who are all crazy, by the way. All loco, loca, nuts. They all got child from me. What does that say about St. Martin? That we don't like nice women. We like a challenge. They say if you don't bang me, you don't bang me up, you don't love me. I know that's what they say, Anguilla, but I think St. Martin is getting there now because you'll have women going like, if my man ain't dominant, and if he ain't putting me in my place, choking me up and slapping me up a little bit, I don't want him. Wait, what? What you just say? Nobody's strangling nobody. Wait, what? Like, no, but you know what I mean? Like strangle, but not like strangle to kill me. Like strangle until I pass out. You from Rambo? What's going on with you? Just to wrap up the story, according to the prosecutor, he has even saved F numbers on her mobile phone under the name Diablo. For those who don't know what Diablo is, Google it. Well, yeah, apparently they'll see that you Googled Diablo. It just means the devil. Oh, that's hilarious. So according to the prosecutor, she even saved the F number under her name, under her mobile as Diablo. That's crazy because most of my baby mothers on my phone is Satan, actually. I should change that. Oh, that's giving me back. Crazy vibes. Exactly 6 days before the attack, the boyfriend had filed a complaint against F because he had found the man looking through the windows. The boyfriend said F has been brandishing a knife and had started arguing. The woman told the police that around this time, she also received messages from the unknown number, which she believed came from F. Her new boyfriend was mentioned by name, and in one message I read, "I would cut your throat with a smile." How the Herald was going to end the story like that, boy? I want more. This is sad, but interesting because we're highlighting domestic violence in St. Martin. And if you have a problem out there, call 911. Just call 25 times because apparently they don't do nothing before that. Listen, this was a mouthful. I did not expect this to be so long. This was supposed to be a little 10-minute segment, but this was a roller coaster. Daily Herald, thank you so much. This is gold. That was the court session. My final thoughts on this situation is the following. Get yourself a crazy woman. Yeah. Women out there, be a little bit more spontaneous. Just get a new man and let him sleep next to you. Role play. I don't condone the violence, though. It's ridiculous. That is it for the Dick Court. Thank you so much for watching. Until next week, have a good one. Bye-bye. Court is finished. That is it for Late Night Show. Thank you so much for watching. Until tomorrow, make sure you relax, have a good weekend, and then catch me back on Monday, okay?